Welcome to the weekly roundup. It's Division 3 time, where we had a very interesting set of fixtures, Hose, didn't we?
Yes, some very, very good games, and obviously a very wet Flinders Park, I would have thought.
How wet could it have been, though? I mean, there was some 23 goals kicked at some grounds, 29 at others, and then at Flinders Park it's 5-6-36, Plympton 4-10-34. Plympton will let one get away here. They had them. They had them, I tell you.
Yeah, I've been to Flinders Park a number of times and see it when it gets wet and it gets a bit ugly. So I'm assuming just by looking at the scores it got a bit ugly then. So.
Yep, for Flinders Park, win and kick 2 and a host of singles. Harvey, DeMunt and Schwartz were the best players. For the Red Dogs, mate?
Vanderhack kicked 3 and Nelson the single. Pegararo was their best player, followed by Hampton. Taverner, New and Nelson. So a 2-point loss to the Red Dogs.
Yes, and congratulations to Captain Johnny Pegararo on his 5-year relationship with his partner Abby. I think that's fantastic, and enjoy your contribution to the End of Trip Fund.
So does that mean if we mention...
Anytime you mention one of them and it's not in the best players of goal kickers, they have to pay a fine. So well done. Daniel Herbert told me that.
Daniel Herbert did?
Yeah, he did.
Are you sure Daniel Herbert? Right, is it 5 goal?
I'm not sure. There's 2 laws of mention. So.
What, for Daniel Herbert?
Yeah, that's right.
So don't mention
it's
Daniel Herbert.
It's actually pronounced
Daniel Herbert.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, we move on. And congratulations on your anniversary, mate. So, Golden Grove 11-11-77 beat Westminster 7-5-47. I wasn't sure about this one. I just felt like Westminster's still dangerous, but maybe this year isn't their year. For Golden Grove, Copley, Patterson and Shepherd and Jardine all kicked 2, most of the 2s there, whilst Morris, Ravlich and Ingram were their better players.
Yeah, I actually thought Westminster, you know, they just might have done a little bit more in their in this division.
Got the 3 ex-league players, obviously it drops off a bit after that.
They had Easton kicked 2, Caldus kicked 2, Medal and Newman are good singles. Jared Shattuck was their best, followed by Bursey, got 2 quality footballers, Marsh, Rusby and Reed. But yeah, just a tad disappointing in Westminster. I thought they might have been, certainly in the 5.
Yeah. On to our next one, the Ramblers 10-7-67, Walkerville 6-15-51. Bad kicking Luke is bad.
Footy.
That's right. 4 more scoring shots for Walkerville now. I've had a couple of cracks at Walkerville this year, and I know I'm going to have another one. So firstly, Dennis Schlein, how do you say his last name? Schlein?
Yep.
He won our Volunteer of the Week award this week, so well done him. It's $100 voucher. But 7 guys on the track and 4 on the sidelines, I'm told, last week. I mean...
What, at training?
On Tuesday, yes, it was raining heavily, but, you know, and I don't know how many other clubs had. Maybe it's that time of year, but... Geez, I just wish, I guess, because it's in here, mate, Walkerville the Catch, and I've won a premiership there 20 years ago now, and it was my first club, like senior club, and you want them to do well, and they just, I don't know, I feel for the Weed, he's probably doing everything he can, but it's just not coming together, and look, they're going to avoid relegation, just double check that, they are going to avoid relegation, but they're not going to do anything except finish like 7th or 8th, and that's disappointing for me.
In saying that, I don't think they got the greatest list.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a top 3 list.
Yeah. And look, I don't want to flog a dead horse. We're talking about 16s and 18s possibly next year for Walkerville. It might change everything. We used to get kids from college and that, but obviously they've dried up.
Ever since the points and the salary cap have come in, well, the salary cap doesn't matter, but the point system certainly, that means that you've got to have juniors. It really is as simple as that, because without juniors now, it's all points. And
that's right. For the Ramblers, it was Lodato with 2, Regari with 2, Harris also with 2, Brushnan, Moscata and Pauline Marshall making the best players for the first time in a while, age 78.
Yeah, no, I interviewed Marshy here the other week, so travelling well. I think he's 42 at the moment, Marshy, but still looks pretty fit. For Walkerville, Callery kicked 2, Eisenberg a single, Westbury, Storich and Hewitt singles. Westbury was their better player by Law, Callery, Stobie and Stacey, so they were their better players.
So Luke Westbury will be grabbing 3 mates this week, and what will he be doing?
Going to the horse, mate.
Well done, Lukey Westbury. Nominated by Darcy Evans.
That was by Darcy Evans. Well, who nominated Daniel Herbert?
No, you can stop stitching him up. All right, poor Herbie. He's currently the world team coach. You know, we do those programs for the sample. World team coach in Gold Coast on a nice little holiday with the world team.
Well, he's got $20 or $30 the night.
Yeah,
sure.
Come back in debt. Portland was a must-win game. They've knocked off Mitcham at Thomas Farms Oval, home of Mitcham.
Yep.
Portland 12-7-79, Mitcham 8-7-55. So well done to Portland, back on the winners list with Wilkie and Moody both kicking 3, Waite, Wilson and Laslett, as usual, in the best players.
Yeah, Laz is never far away from the best players. Colo Tools there as well. I heard Trent Moody was really good. And that really does save their bacon. You would think they're 2 games clear plus percentage.
Hang on a sec. Why does it say, wouldn't the bottom 2 go down? Oh, sorry. They're 2 games clear of 9th.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, cool. So 9th and 10th now, if they've only won 1 game in their first 13 and their percentage is that bad, you're not going to expect them to win 3 of their last 5.
I wouldn't have thought.
No one would have thought. No, you're right. So good call, boys. You're spot on that one.
And because that was a 4-point game.
Well, if they knock off Brighton this week, anyway.
No, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I just think that probably the relegation spots are set up now, and Portland's had their bacon on the weekend. Better players for Mitcham, Aiken, Brett Ellis. So he was back at. He left with Harder, so that was interesting. Jurolowski, Vono, and Clark. So, and for Mitcham, we had Meaden with 2, Ballard, Daly, Jurolowski, Aitken, Masson and Webster all with singles.
I'll get a little mention there, it's very nice of you. Moving on, Brighton Bombers were too strong for Smosh West Lakes, 2019-139, Smosh 5-5-35, but interestingly enough, Smosh West Lakes had the lead at quarter time by 11 points. I reckon there might have been a bit of a breeze down at West Lake Shore.
So do I, and that was the only time they did hold the lead.
And they didn't score in 2 quarters. I suggest that would have been when they were going into the breeze.
Yeah.
So I said 100 points last week, 104. You got a pretty close.
They come down to earth pretty quick up there. Fantastic win for
Jack Juniper kicked 7, Harvey, McPherson and Tate all kicked 3. McPherson, Harvey and Lang were the better players. For Smosh?
Yeah, for Smosh we've got better players were Beacon, we've got Hughes, Lyndon Parham, Nunn and Madden, Nick Madden. Goal kickers 1 with 2. And gee, that's good. Jack Juniper at Brighton. I saw his name there early in the year and he was playing a few games in the B grade. I've seen him in the A grade and he can seriously play.
Kick a long ball too.
Big guy and very, very good player.
Right, let's get on to this week's games. Host Brighton Bombers take on Mitcham. It's a team that's lost 1 game against a team that's won 1 game. So Brighton will win and win well.
Yeah, it'd be a 15-goal win, I would have thought.
Yep. Portland take on Flinders Park. You'd expect Flinders Park to be too strong, wouldn't you? Flinders Park up near the top of the ladder in 2nd spot, 11 and 2. 11
Portland over the last 5, 6, 7 years have had the wood on Flinders Park, but I still don't think they'll win.
Yep. Now 3 games with a lot of interest which possibly could go either way. The first one is Golden Grove and Seaton Ramblers at Golden Grove. Golden Grove are 4th, Seaton Ramblers are 3rd. If Golden Grove beat them, they get 3rd spot. Well, temporarily at least.
Yeah.
Can they beat them?
I think at home I'll go with Golden Grove.
I agree.
At home?
I agree completely. Next one, again, huge interest in this one here. It is Plimpton and Westminster. It's 5th versus 6th. They're both 7 and 6. They are fighting this probably, maybe, perhaps. Later on we'll look back and go, well, that's the game that decided it. The winner of this might play finals. Certainly if Plimpton can win this, they go 1 game and 5% clear of Westminster, making it it's at Plimpton, I believe.
Both of them are only tiny little grounds, aren't they? Plimpton and Glandor. Both tiny grounds. One's rectangular, one's very tiny. I think you just got to go with the home side. I think that gives you a 2, 3, 4 goal advantage part at home.
And the last one, which won't really determine finals at all, but one of these teams will have a win. It'll be really good for them. It's Walkerville and Smosh. Walkerville sitting 7th, Smosh sitting bottom.
Smosh, I mean, they took it right up last week. Just thinking had far more scoring shots. So just based on that, based on the fact that's at home, the players know the angles a lot better when you're playing it on your own ground. I would have thought that Walkerville will win relatively easy.
I'll take the Cats as well. Thanks for watching the Division 3 Weekly Roundup. We'll be back next week.
Thank you.